Why are you always attacking us with those big cantaloupe-sized breasts? Those watermelons.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Clout Chasers.
Hello, you guys. You guys know the streets have been on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're just giving stuff this time.
Yes, they are. And you know, the best thing in the world is to be able to welcome a child. And like we told you guys yesterday, Friends just became a stepmother to a beautiful little girl.
That's right.
But I would like to say this now. When she's saying get out of her Caucasian house, just because her step baby is mixed does not make her Caucasian. So
That's
I would
right.
like, yeah, just don't do that. And I would like to say that I guess she didn't swallow enough because she left enough for him to make her a proud stepmom.
That's right. That's right. Oh my God.
Oh my God. And then she was talking about I don't pop up in her feed. Well, I guess finally now that he's moved on with someone else, he's, busy with the baby. He ain't got time to be looking at pictures over here and stuff.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah,
he's a new dad.
He's a new dad and a beautiful baby too,
That's right.
But he must can only make girls, though. I don't know.
I guess. I guess so.
But that's all I have on. Well, I do have this. I would like to say this right here that Fran was lusting over Liv's breast.
Ow.
She said, "Get those big watermelons out of here. Do you have to keep showing them to me?" She just kept talking about it.
We see her nipples. Why don't you get your...
Dang, Fran, get her what? Thub started swallowing hard. Somebody got turned on by Liv. This is right here is proof that Fran is obsessed with Liv.
Why are you always attacking us with those big cantaloupe-sized breasts? Those watermelons.
That's what I just think she need to quit worrying about Liv. I think Liv's over Gerard. I think everybody's over Gerard. I mean, it was exciting at first. So watch they all stop because they listen to us. We're the true influencers. But as soon as we say this, they will stop. Like they stopped about Jazz. Everybody running about Jazz being a bad mom till we stopped it. And then now this about Liv. It's going to be harder to stop about Liv because they're so jealous of Liv's everything.
That's right.
But Liv's over Gerard. I'm over Gerard at this point.
Yeah, for real. Like that whole storyline, that's like totally just old news at this point.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
She's moving forward. She's more positive, and people don't like when you're doing good. She's got a nice vehicle for her kids. She's got her own place. Her and her mom have a beautiful relationship, which is awesome. And I think that Fran is mad because, as we said before, hurt people. Fran is sad and upset because no one's in her life. She don't have parents, which is sad. She have a lonely holiday. She's a lonely soul. She don't get along with her siblings.
That's right.
I mean, it's really sad. And now the only thing she had to grasp on was her husband, and he's already moved on. He's done a Wendy Williams on her while she's busy satisfying y'all's lust for gossip. She's losing her own family life. So
she is. She's losing everything. That was already rocky in the beginning.
Yeah,
but
Fran, we had someone come in our chats and let us know that they know Fran real well, and that Fran was obviously neglected as a child. Our source also told us that she didn't receive the love that she thought she deserved as a child. She didn't have all the material possessions and stuff that she pretended. And I told you, I said, I believe Fran wasn't used to anything because she's always bragging on these purses and stuff. Like, and she brags on her husband like, I'm like, Fran, you've never dated a man before. You've never seen another penis in your life. That's the only one. And I know that ain't true from what I've heard. But she's just afraid to venture outside her community. This source also told us that her and her husband do not befriend the neighbors. Now, they might do this just because we mentioned that. They're pretty much a recluse. They're quiet. They don't get out into the yard. She looks out the window occasionally.
Now, really quickly, I thought this was funny that Lioness would mention this because on Branswell's channel, she has this intro thing, this really creepy called Nosy intro, and it's really, really creepy. This lady is weird.
And I'm like, a window? I didn't know she had a window in that little, but anyway.
I ain't either.
I would just like to say that the people that gave us this information are a part of her home association, owners association thing. And they said these people don't get out and communicate with them. They're not friends. They're not into any community activities at all. So, friend, you're living a lie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's very sad.
Child.
Yeah.
Lesbian relationship allegedly in college. I mean,
that's right. See, that's just weird. She was scared about being exposed for that.
We spoke the truth because she couldn't get enough of looking at my body and stuff. And now that I'm not showing any pics on this channel, it's on my other channel. That's she's right. She's lost her luster, and if it ain't me, it's Liv. So we're her type.
Apparently, this woman gets obsessed. Yeah, definitely. That's the way she acts. That's what she portrays. What she keeps showing. She's obsessed.
She's really a dude, and that's why she wore those blazers. But that's all I have on Swass.
Can we jump on over to Chrissy real quick, live?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Chrissy did a live with her new red wig. She's enjoying this wig. At least I want to say that she is using her wigs for longer, because normally she seems like she would jump wig to wig every single video you see her in, every single live.
Well, you would too if you had to pay for that ring.
Oh, yeah, true that. Oh, true that. True that some companies ain't reaching out like she claimed. Oh, yeah, because just recently she claimed she had a horde of wigs that she's supposed to be doing promos on. That's what she kept saying, all these headband wigs. And she said, I'm going to wear them, I'm going to do the promo, and then I'm going to sell them. Ain't heard nothing else from that. I know
this girl don't take care of those wigs. After she wear them, Chrissy don't take care of her body. After she wear those wigs, and she flaunt her big old body, she had to buy that dress. She had to buy the ring. All this stuff, this woman is in debt. And we already got proof that Chrissy don't pay her bills. That's why she stay in trouble. Let's pray this ring don't get her a jail trip.
For real. And the thing is, all of this is just a showboat.
Showboat.
Exactly. Showboat.
It's entertainment, people.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
But, so Chrissy was on this live, and she started, of course, talking about babies. I guess someone mentioned, are you going to have babies and stuff like that?
No.
And she said that she going to give him one if he want one. But she said pretty much they got about a 4 or 5 year window, because she said she's not going to have babies after 35. But she said, I can't say it too loud. She said, because if I say it too loud, he's going to come running out pretty much and just giving her a baby right then and there.
Cuss her out. Listen, this guy is smart. I'm going to tell you what he's doing. He just laying a little bit of pipe with Chris. He ain't giving him too much because he got to save his strength. Okay. This man is not trying to put forth the effort because, first of all, she don't turn him on enough to make him finish. If that was the case, he would have been got her pregnant.
Yeah.
But these women are so dumb, Fran and Chrissy, strong mommy Chrissy and Fran. They're so dumb that they done satisfy these guys so much with their big lips that if they did want a baby, they don't finish there. They let them finish in their mouth.
Yeah, which is so gross.
By their own admission.
Yeah, by their own.
We're not making this up. That's their own admission. And the one time Fran slipped and didn't let him do it, he forgot when he was with his girlfriend and let loose. I guess Fran's mouth feels just like a, you know what?
I guess so.
By their own admission. But can I say this real quick, and then you can get back to that, because I'm so rude to interrupt.
No, you're good.
I would like to say, we named Chrissy and Strong Mama Chrissy, and we named Mom of this will be 14.
Yes.
But she is pregnant.
I know she's pregnant. I believe it.
Yes, she's been hiding the baby bump. So y'all go give her some views.
And obvious hiding. Because if she was just chilling and be like, oh, well, she's got a fat belly from having baby.
That's right.
No, she's clearly hiding it. But
that's right. But we named them Strong Wombs, right?
That's right.
Videos back.
Strong wombs, wombs of steel.
Wombs of steel. But I would like to say there's another sector we shouldn't leave out. We mustn't leave out. We can't leave out. And that is the wombless wonders. And that would be Miss Muffin has no.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Miss Muffin has no stuffing.
I totally forgot about that weirdo.
Oh, she still exists out there in the nethers. And also we got to name Francois. She's a wombless wonder also. So we have two superheroes. We have the steel wombs and we have the wombless wonders.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm. They're a train wreck. All of them.
Right. They're right. And it's all entertainment.
All entertainment, and we're loving it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. So I also wanted to mention in this live, Chrissy mentioned about how she wants to, they want to now buy a home. Not right now, but they want to buy a home. She
Whose
said
credit they're going to use?
Well, hey, according to her, he's got good credit.
That I really, really, really want to buy a house. My babe's credit is pretty good, actually. I want to work on mine a little bit more. I would like it to be a little bit higher.
And look like that. Wait a minute. He got good credit and he chose Chrissy, somebody who already admitted once again by omission that she got effed up credit.
You know what I think? Because every time these people say they got good credit or okay credit, they always have like under 500 credit score.
God almighty. The thing is, this man don't have good credit. If he had good credit, his baby mama wouldn't have let him go. Yeah. You don't let go of a good man.
That's right.
So you losers that's got somebody else's guy and you got him and you're struggling trying to hold him and keep him. If the real woman's living her best life, the original, the first, you guys, trust me, if a woman ain't fighting over the guy, he ain't worth nothing. You see Francois sit there with that box underneath her butt sitting there. She already know he gets up and walk off and leave whenever he wants to, according to a source. And we got pictures and stuff we're going to save. When she clap back, we're going to snap them up there.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's go ahead back to Chrissy, old strong womb.
That's right. So yes, she is planning to build a home. Oh yeah, then she said build a home. I don't know if I mentioned that. She said she wanted to build her home, but
where's she gonna buy her land at?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. She ain't even got. Chrissy's type of person. She doesn't break down all the nitty gritty details. She just dreams. Like you said that before. She's a dreamer, and she is. She doesn't think about the fact that hey, you got to start with that land. If you want to build a home, you gotta. I'm not. Let me shut up. I ain't gonna tell her the details.
I'm gonna say this right here.
Stealing, so you figure it out on your own, Chris. I ain't telling you.
I'm gonna say this right now. If I wanted to rebuild a brand new house from scratch, from the ground up, we could do it any price, anything. Yeah. Heck, you don't even have to worry. You taken care of. If you really didn't want to, you don't have to do nothing. But Chrissy don't have that option of having land, family, and family wealth. She don't have that. All she has is a dream and a bunch of lies.
A bunch of lies.
And I'm gonna tell you why she want to wait to have a baby. Okay, if they get married, she better get pregnant now, which he ain't trying to do, because Medicaid gonna pay for her baby. If she gets married, her husband is gonna have to pay for that baby. That man won't even take care of the one child he had with, I'm sure, a woman his age, youthful, prettier than Chrissy, thinner, healthier, and vibrant. Now, if he didn't give her a second baby, why would he come and knock up a mother of 9 children who's built worse than she's ever been built in her life, whose mouth is full of, every time he kisses her lips, he tastes DeMarcus.
Ow. Yes.
And all the baby daddies. So how does the daddies taste, Rod? And Fran, how does the baby mama, your step baby's mama, taste? That's right. That's why her face was all jacked up. But let's get back to this other womb, strong womb.
That's right. So she said she's going to do that. But she said since Rod has good credit, she still wants to fix her credit. She said she want to raise it just a little bit, is what she said, which probably means
you need a job to pay people.
Yeah. She said that she's waiting for a couple things to drop off of her credit, of her whatever her credit thing, so that it'll raise up.
It won't drop until you pay it, Chrissy. I'm just saying, if you pay your bills, it drops. Yeah, that's how that works.
To me, Chrissy seems the type of person, because to me, she seems kind of like in my opinion, allegedly, she seems like a fraudulent type person. So I feel like Chrissy's the type of person that she would probably go through her credit history, and she would probably just try to dispute everything instead of being like, "Yeah, I owe this, let me pay it." She'd probably just be like, "Let me dispute everything."
I don't know what she's gonna do when them kids get bigger, and she don't get to be on HUD anymore. That's gonna be a mess. That's why her and Jazz are trying to keep popping out babies.
Yeah.
They don't have anything going for themselves. Just a vagina, and it's all stretched out. Probably look like a clown's mouth by now, all wide, broad, and open.
That's right. That's right, though. That's true.
Yeah, these are not no tight, virtuous women. They don't even have a good name. And she's gonna say she's a mom of 9 by 8 different fathers.
Yes.
most of the guys that moved on got wives and other families.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would like to say this. I do hope Chrissy get married. Let me just tell y'all that. I hope she get married. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Chrissy believes in karma. And if karma is real, then that means that everything she did by having sex with a married man, feminine, and showing it to the wife, she'll get to feel some of that. Chrissy?
That's right.
Yeah. Well, goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. Karma in their words.
That's right. In their words.
So you might not want to get married, Chrissy. Look what Francois is going through after she stole somebody's husband.
That's right. Oh, exactly. In a loveless marriage.
Loveless marriage.
Took him from his wife.
Negligent. She's negligent. Yeah, I mean, the woman's edge is falling out.
And then she's negligent to her daughter.
Yeah, she ain't going to take care of her daughter. And the thing is, because she neglected her daughter, she only got a good 15 years left of health. So if that, with all the medication she's taking.
Yeah.
So if I were you, I would get it together and detox. She was trying to say that Liv was on drugs. Liv is not on drugs. People that always accuse people of drugs are the ones using drugs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Francois is the type of parent, and I'm going to say this. She's the type of parent that the child will throw them in a nursing home. Because she's so negligent, she has no bond with them. It's like, hey, you didn't take care of me, so why would I take care of you? You know, you weren't emotionally there for me, you weren't physically there for me, you weren't doing everything you need to do for me. So, we'll let the nursing home take it. And that's and to put this out there because people are gonna freak out. That's not for people that love their parents and just can't do it or can't afford it and just literally can't do it. So you have to do that. But I'm talking about she seemed the type of parent that she just be left there.
That's right. We gotta keep it real.
Yeah. That's what I see with her and like with the situation. And like clearly, and the thing is that she could potentially be in better health, but she doesn't take care of her health. Like she's just letting herself die out. Like she's 50 years old and looks like she's already a senior citizen. She already looks like she's in her 70s.
Well, the thing is, when you brown nose and keep your nose up everybody's cheeks, that's what happens.
For real, but I'll just say it. Like I'm talking about body-wise too. Body-wise, physical health, face. Like, I'm pretty sure she could not do even one modified push-up.
You know what? I want to say this. I want to say this. Being 51 years old, and she's that old. She's 51, she said. Being 51 years old, she should not be telling nobody that her man discharges in her mouth.
Ugh, no, ew.
She should not be telling nobody that she do that because it looks disgusting. It sounds even worse. I had no respect for Fran, but the negative respect that I had for is zero. It's nothing. This woman is trash. She's garbage. She's a liar. And she's according to our source, all the stuff she tried to say about every woman, she's done all that stuff herself.
Yes.
She was the lot lizard. She was the one working in a bartender, picking up guys, getting drunk, them using her. She was the one having all the abortions and stuff.
Yeah, all the stuff she put off on other people, that's literally what she was doing, clearly.
Gosh, I feel sorry for that guy. I hope he get an AIDS test.
You need to check
Jesus,
her.
Please.
After anybody's ever been with her need to make sure they check themselves.
Yeah, the woman got lesions. She just covers it up with makeup.
Yeah.
What a train wreck.
It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. Now back to Trump. I'm crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much all I personally had on Chrissy. Did you have anything else on Chrissy?
Oh, yes, I do. As a matter of fact, Chrissy claimed that she didn't want to film talking about her getting a divorce, but yes, she is divorced. I said Chrissy's a liar. She's a big fat liar. Chrissy, they're going to send this to you. If not, you already watching. You're a big fat liar. You've never been married because she admitted that I've never had a wedding or reception or any of that.
I never had that before. I've never had a chance to have a wedding or a reception or even a honeymoon.
She admitted that she had never done that. So because she had a fake marriage, wasn't real, it's simple for her to, it's just like she said she didn't want to talk about divorce. When has these women never wanted to tell their business?
Yeah, for real.
That's proof she's lying.
Yeah, she was herself. She shows a lot. She showed so much, and she still shows a lot, even when she because she just came out fighting with Jazz. They just had a whole blowout.
Yeah, had a whole blowout
recently.
She's trying to upstage Jazz because she know that Jazz was getting all the attention, but the thing with Chrissy is this is just a small proof that she's a liar. Everybody knows she's a liar. This woman lied about those boys being DeMarcus's baby. Chrissy, make a video about clout chasing. Call me out. You know you're lying. Those 3 boys don't belong to DeMarcus. That's why it was never a divorce, because there was never a child support, because there was never, if you go to get child support, you do a DNA test. Yes. They didn't do a DNA test. And if they did do a DNA test, let me take that back. When he went to, when she was living in Vegas and he came there, Chrissy went there to the court with DeMarcus. They did a DNA test then. DeMarcus come out to not be the father of not 1, not 2, but not 3 of those kids. That's why she didn't have a divorce. And if it were true, why don't she say something to clout chasers? Can't say nothing because you're a liar. Yes. And then 2, all we got to do is contact DeMarcus and prove it. All right. DeMarcus had a baby with his new lady. Apparently the baby is his. You don't hear anything about it. DeMarcus couldn't have kids. He just didn't waste his seed on Chrissy. I'm going to keep it real. All right. So now another way we know that Chris is a liar. She said that Ming and Uriah helped them put it together.
Yeah. Yes. I'm so glad you said that, because I already mentioned that Chrissy can sit there and lie all she wants to, but we all know her as a liar, because she said not her. Ming said herself on her Instagram story, as I mentioned before, she shared Chrissy's thing and said pretty much she wished she had been able to help. It looked so beautiful. She was so happy for her, but she wasn't able to partake in it like she wanted to. Then yes, Chrissy's going to say that Rod called Uriah to get in contact with Ming so they could set it up, when that is totally not the case.
Well, do we want to know if she lied again? I have another one.
Okay.
She also said that Ming introduced her to Rod. Remember that?
Oh yeah, because she claimed a friend, like not a friend, a mutual friend, and then nah.
I'm just saying, this woman's a liar. And then to tell something else that she said over a year ago, she said that she didn't even know where one of her fathers were, but thanks to the nosy subscribers, somebody helped her find one of her kids' father. I'm not going to call the kid's name because I'm not sure which kid it was, but I want to say Kaya, but I'm not really sure. But it was one of her kids. She said subscribers found one of her kids' dad, and it helped her in order to get child support.
I think it was Kaya.
I
kind of believe it was too.
Now, look, if a guy gets you pregnant and you had a real relationship with this guy, first of all, you're going to try to marry. But if you don't get married, he just for the mere fact you got kids together, you're going to stay on some kind of terms, decent terms.
Yeah.
This guy left, didn't look back, that the subscribers had to find him, and that's how she got them back in her life. They turned their back. They disliked Chrissy. I'm not going to even say hated. They disliked Chrissy so much that they said F you, and they didn't even care about the babies until other people got involved, and now these babies are getting their fathers. And I'm going to pat myself on the back because when everybody was lying and bragging on Chrissy, I said those children need their fathers. Mm-hmm. Now she realized my children needs their fathers.
Yeah.
No S, Sherlock.
For real.
I'm just saying, this is y'all's role model, though.
That's what I'm saying.
But, I mean, it's really crazy. And Chrissy, your body is all worn out. Congratulations, Rod. Rod is not the not trying to be funny. Not trying to be funny at all, but everybody can tell this man is not a hardworking man. This man is not up before the sun come up, getting ready to leave the house.
No.
And I doubt if this man could change a tire.
For real.
I'm just saying. And congrats on the wedding if there was one. They should be able to get married today because she was never married anyway. Go into the courthouse. Get married. So what is the big deal? Why is it taking so long? Mm-hmm. If a guy loves you, they'll bug you to death to marry you.
That's right.
Why is she having it? She just said last week, if he asked me to marry him, I'll act surprised. Chrissy said, I got a good idea. I'm going to stage this whole thing.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't believe that he's begging her for a baby.
I don't either. I really don't. Because he would have just did it.
Yeah.
She would have been surprised.
Yeah, he would have. Heck yeah, she would have been surprised. True, you be trying to fight that.
Yeah, be fighting pregnancy stuff. Yeah. You be trying to be slick.
I don't know. It's just embarrassing. She is a big fat entertainer, though. I would say that she's very entertaining. I don't watch her like I used to because it's just too much crazy in there.
Yeah, some lies.
Yeah, it lies. I don't see why mama don't reach up and like, girl, please. You know what? But I would like to say this, that I think that Chrissy keeps building Rod up. And when it goes to the left, she's going to look crazy like she did to Marcus, bragging on what a wonderful man DeMarcus was. Then when they broke up, she said all he did was lay on the couch and smoke weed.
That's right.
And then I don't think that Chrissy will have another baby or a real wedding. She gonna, before you know it, it's gonna be, oh, we secretly got married or put together something. It's gonna be a little common law marriage like Honey Boo Boo Mama them did. You remember they did the fake ceremony?
That's right.
I will say this. If Chrissy have a baby with Rod, I believe she will have a baby by Rod if Kels will stop eating perennials, men's butt.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. Ew.
Yeah, they said Chrissy was on Kels' show trying to get, I'm quite sure, a free reading from Kels. But look, Kels' big fat self.
Ow.
I want to call her something. Little Bill can't even get a man of her own. Now, how Little Bill can live you?
Exactly. That's why they stick together, though, is because all they voodoo crap.
Yeah, booty crap. That's why Francois.
No, I said voodoo
Look, same difference.
Well, both. Y'all want to say both. They both. They do both.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Voodoo crowd, booty crowd. That's why. That's why she one time flipping down there on her husband's little sausage, as she call it. Yes. And them dummies eating. Listen, guys, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Ain't nobody putting in mouth to y'all stinking. I'm just saying.
No.
Ain't nobody. And then if you ain't gotta put your business out there.
Yeah,
just keep
it quiet, bro.
Yeah, to me, with them having to do that and they still cheating on them.
Yeah.
Golly, keep that to yourselves.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
Golly, and poor. Wow. I just say this: you gotta have more than sex to keep a relationship going.
Yeah, for real. And honestly, if that's all they require, they're sad. If all they require from a man is just sex, they're sad too.
Yeah, it's based on sex. If it's not, look, you can be, if it's real love, they could be in the military, go all over the world, they could travel, and you still will be close. Mm-hmm. But if you gotta put your mouth and taste somebody's raunchy, something wrong with you. I mean, if you do, keep it to yourself, because all it's doing making people like us sick. I don't want to envision y'all doing that.
That's right.
These people are disgusting. These people are disgusting. They should be more Christian like we are.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't act like that.
No, they act very just crazy.
Yeah, it's really low vibrational.
Very low vibration. These people are very low vibration, man.
It's the energy is off. It's like the energy level needs to be balanced.
Yeah, they need to check their chakras.
No, the pendulum. You need the yes or the no.
That's right. Your pendulum question and answer is off. You know, you guys, that's all I got. Is that all you got?
Yes, that's all I have.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget, let us know what you thought of these topics and your honest opinions in the comment section below. As well as if you have not yet, please hit a like on your way out and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more of this honest realness. Okay. That's right. Honest realness. We ain't holding back. We're the real clout chasers and we're getting them. Hitting them in the gut. That's right. So thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope you have a great day. And be blessed, everyone.